Welcome to the Windows channel, and this is a video talking about a few things about Microsoft's Creators Update and the need for future updates to be as frequent. And it's a ranting video today. So this ranting video first comes off of one thing. Now, today Microsoft did announce that if you have a device that has a Atom Clover Trail CPU, and these are, a lot of Atom CPUs that start with the letter Z and the number of the model of the CPU. Now, these were, by the way, tablets or two-in-ones that were sold during the about 2013 to 2014 era. Now, my 8-inch tablet that I have here is a Clover Trail CPU and does not have will not get Creators Update at all. Those devices, either tablets or two-in-ones, were for the most part Windows 8 or 8.1 devices. And what's happening is that Microsoft has decided these are not going to be upgraded, and they're not upgradable anyways. So, in exchange, anybody that has one of these tablets and has moved to Windows 10 will have the updates that will work up to 2023. 2023 is that time, by the way, when Windows 8 actually expires and where updates are going to stop. So there's no more support for Windows 8. So basically, they're giving you support for updates in the same time frame that Windows 8 or 8.1 as these tablets came with that originally. Now, that's okay. I mean, these are very low grade and low powered tablets, and I'm not even sure I wanted to upgrade to Creators Update on my tablet because it just ain't that great on Windows 10. And even I really am thinking about, maybe I should go back to Windows 8.1 on that machine, which was a more interesting operating system for touch on that low grade tablet. So, in part, it's okay. I mean, these are low-grade devices. In part, it's okay. Are we going to have a trail of devices from time to time that will be left off like this every time there's an update? And that is an interesting question here, because that fall Creators Update, will they say, oh, well, by the way, these CPUs will not have fall Creators Update. Oh, by the way, these devices will not have fall Creators Update. Or these devices in the future will not have whatever update we get in 2018. And it makes it very complex because it shows that Windows as a Service is getting really out of hand here. Windows as a Service was there to, okay, let's have the minimal amounts of devices and upgrade them as regularly and so on. But now they're getting really complex because now they're going to actually have to update devices that are on certain CPUs with updates and others not. And it's, wow, this is getting really too complicated, Microsoft. This is out of hand. You guys are losing the control of what Windows as a Service is, basically. And my rant also comes at the fact that when Windows 10 started and we had one, it was a pretty much one update a year thing. We had, one update last year. And I'm thinking, as they're pushing now 2 major updates a year, plus they're giving us 2 updates a month, ain't that getting also too complicated here? I think 1 update a year would be enough, especially when I start looking at my insider builds. What we'll get in Fall Creators Update. Do we really need 2 updates a year? I mean, look at, iOS, which is a mature system for iPads and iPhones. They update once a year. Android, that updates once a year. Even the Mac PC updates once a year, and sometimes even every 2 years. Why does Windows need to update that often? Why does Windows need to update? And you know what? It creates also another issue. So many users of Windows devices are scared of updates, and so many users business users don't want to have updates as frequent as that. It's really a hell of a thing to work with. And I think Windows and I think Microsoft is kind of maybe a little, I'd say, losing control a little bit of what they're doing. And I do think there are too many updates out there. Why not, if you really want to have updates every month, of course the security updates are important. Why didn't they just, include the fixes and the bug fixes and the improvements with the security update and still keep Patch Tuesday for one update a month only? And I do think one update a year is enough. I think 2 is too much. So that's my rant today. I don't know. What do you guys think? And we're seeing now weird things coming out of Windows 10 and PCs. With, of course, the Clover Trail. It's mostly for the basic stuff because honestly, most devices with Clover Trail CPUs are so underpowered. Who cares if they don't get Creators Update? But at the same time, that opens the door to, well, this and that will not get this, this and that will not get that. And then they're going to get all mixed up with, oh, we have to do updates for these until 2023. For those, we're going to stop. For what the hell? You guys are really, really going into a very complex issue here. So what do you think? What do you guys think about this? Please, leave your comments. It's fun to have your feedback. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe. Give us thumbs up. And, that was kind of my ranting video for today. Hope that you enjoyed my ranting for today. And it's just a question of understanding how things are going. And I think right now they're not going in the right direction.